Hello, everybody. My name is Dellizar, and congratulations, you made it to a motherfucker who knows how the hell to talk to people. So please, if you don't know what this is good for you, then sit the fuck down, because I'm about to teach you. You're gonna watch here with CJ the Champ, but importantly, you should have watched the original already. But if you didn't, go get your ass over there right now. The link's in the description. You ain't got no excuse. Come on. Thank you. Anyways, we're gonna like this right now because we believe it's good. Merch. Hey, we got our boy with the merch link. It's gonna be in the description as well. And a second channel. Okay. The Insta, the Twitter, and the intro song. Wait a second, we got an intro song in this bitch? Hey, God. And we got the business email. Fuck yeah. On the footage in this uses criticism, commentary, yada 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 yada. Yes. Thank you. Alright, anyways, please get into the motherfucking video, please. That's probably what all you motherfuckers are telling me. Anyways, following footage is used for parody, commentary, and education and is protected by fair use. Please support the official release. Absolutely. Also, by the way, this is the Nonchalant Child. If he tries to say that fucking Sung JINWOO is the premium aura farmer, I disagree. Sid Kageno is a stronger aura farmer. But I will say that JINWOO runs not an aura farm, but an aura plantation, because he will force you to be used for his aura farming. He will force niggas to be used for his aura farming. So he's not running an aura farm, he's running an aura plantation. Sid Kageno is free range aura farming because all of his bad bitches do that shit without him having to do anything. He ain't feeding them nothing. That's just natural organic aura. Plus his own.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life, to Rampage Jacksoning his door and redoing the entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out. They just wanted straight mono panels. But it...
Sorry, I was a manga reader for this shit. I remember reading this bitch. I was here to read it.
Is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank smurf of doom, Mr. Sung JINWOO. So prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all, every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So, without further ado, the JINWOO.
Bro, imagine dying for somebody else's fucking shit. He is a damn slave driver when it comes to his aura. He runs a aura plantation. No matter what you do, you will be used.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. JINWOO here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest ranked niggas in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass. In showers, never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from
honestly, that's
to
fucking
B,
valid.
C, D, and E. And JINWOO was a fucking E.
The only E.
This nigga was trash. He sucked. Hot ass, buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, JINWOO, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, JINWOO's here? Shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit number 1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know if...
Honestly, you can't lie. She was a ride or die. okay, she wasn't really ride or die, but like she was one of the bad bitches. I wanted her to get some. And Jinwoo, he ain't fumbled this shit, but he just don't pick the motherfuckers up. I swear he don't do shit. It don't make no damn sense. Oh yeah, by the way, for those who are aware of me usually in my different outfits, yo, peep the drip. We switching up on the outfits now. We got a whole new like shirtless vibe and everything. You know, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. Yeah. Yes, I am flexing on y'all as VTuber. I don't give a fuck. I got a whole new outfit. Well, not a new outfit, but I got a new shirt. I'm still designing the rest of the shit.
Name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this every time like, Jinwoo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now
No, CJ, shut your damn mouth. You ain't about to fucking sour the name of Kuma with that shit. I'm sorry, Jinwoo, but your life ain't nowhere near as bad as Kuma. Shit, it ain't nowhere near as Bonnie. Shit.
Speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Aaron Yeager getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And Jinwoo decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for Jinwoo, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And Jinwoo gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10
kilometer run.
The difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, Attack of the Smurf. This man Jinwoo caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. I'm talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum-ass six-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got Jinwoo and this trust fund bum ass. I got all this gear.
Hold on. He ain't like that. I agree. But he's Jinwoo's main source of reliable gear and income. And he ain't a trader. So I believe that you respect loyalty and money, especially when the bitches work together. Because I take loyalty over money. But when the loyalty come bringing me more money, you gotta take that nigga. So why you hating on this nigga? What the fuck?
For nothing, Nepo baby Jinho. Like, don't get me wrong, I with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like this.
All right, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, you right.
This nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now, when Jinwoo met up with this six-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsuk, and he explained to Jinwoo, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsuk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, Jinwoo picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is when Jinwoo knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, no, that is actually accurate as fuck. It's like, what the fuck y'all building here? Cause it sure as hell ain't stable. This shit's gonna wobble, fobble, and most importantly, fucking fumble.
The dungeon, and JINWOO is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming six stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dong-suk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. JINWOO and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? Huh? So they leave, and guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this six stack is a bunch of con men crooks, because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas.
Yeah, no, that's the
but
fuck
oh,
shit.
how little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. JINWOO cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's
Also, most importantly, we have to remember that JINWOO is a certified eye stabber. He is a fucking repeatable, stabbable bandit. He does not believe in slicing you across your entire body with all these different attacks. He doesn't give a fuck about you trying to come at him for different ways. He's gonna find one spot on your body. He's gonna put the same fucking motion in that shit over and over again. He gonna be basically fucking using your body as a fleshlight with his blade, and there ain't nothing you gonna be doing about it. That's the only damn way you can actually deal with that issue. In reality, but honestly, I appreciate JINWOO in so many different ways, as he is a phenomenal fucking character. And I'm just yapping right now. I'm honestly talking my shit. I also personally believe that despite the fact that JINWOO has like different outfits and shit, the blue jacket here is probably one of the best ones that he's ever had, in my opinion, hands down. And I don't give a fuck what the fuck he say about me. Yes, yeah.
butchering that nigga. You know, trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked the boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the
but like,
come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jinho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill JINWOO and we'll let you live. But Jinho was like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around, kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, JINWOO gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them, boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting JINWOO and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight
also Sakamoto shit. Yeah.
Bro got up and was like, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month. But
not you using him for chiropractic services.
Finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to JINWOO and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum ass E rank, bronze 3. What the fuck are you gonna do to us, huh?
Honestly, you got too damn close.
No emotion, just decapitates this man. Niggas are shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did an E rank just kill a D rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my god, this isn't an E rank. This is a Smurf of Doom. So they all try to jump he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Oh boy comes in with a
back shot, frontal, alright.
And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down. Double kill. Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit.
Got the blicky blicky.
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Okay, you can't lie. He hit them bitches. Hold on, where's it gonna go back real quick?
Next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun.
I just want to go real quickly, cause we going for no, that's on target. All right. That's also on target. All right, yeah. That's also gonna hit the shoulder. All right. Now he was able to sit there and mask. That nigga actually had a good aim. It was no matter against the nigga who can block bullets, however. So you really just self-will and like stupid. Like honestly, your best bet there should have been turn that bitch on yourself after you block the first 3 bullets. Like, if you see a nigga just go beep, 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 I'm like, okay. I won't parry these bullets. I'm just going to shoot myself. Now, what would be absolutely disgusting? Oh my god, stop! That's so funny. That'd be fucked up, bro. Imagine you try to off your damn self, and a nigga parry the damn bullets before it hit your head. And what I mean by that is on some anime bullshit. And I bet the next time if I remember this, for the next time I'm animating a fight, because I do animations, yeah. If you know who I am, I do animation on YouTube. Yeah. On the first every month I drop a little YouTube short here and there. But I'm working on longer animations here and there. I bet if I remember this, have a nigga try to fucking off himself with his own blicky and have somebody just fucking parry the projectile before it hits their head, that'd be fucking foul. Like, man, I can't even take myself out of here. Why you gotta command my life and my death?
Cut them down. Double kill. Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit, and he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so JINWOO easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause. Kill. Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off of that, this man caused 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Because he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Woo speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in Elo hell. Boom!
Elo hell. God.
And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, oh, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch-ass nigga.
Yeah.
Because what are you here for? To worship
Give
me?
me.
Kill yourself.
Yes. The low tier god speeches. Oh, I'm kidding.
This man just wiped the whole team. Dropped off all 6 of them, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Wu called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened? JINWOO was on a raid with his old crew, with old nigga and fine shit. And
wait a damn second. With the way this is going, we might not get Biru. We might end up getting a 2-parter all of a sudden. I ain't gonna slide down and check real quick, but we might be getting a 2-parter on this month.
During this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Taeshik Kong. But Mr. Taeshik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Taeshik to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when JINWOO and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until JINWOO stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your backline and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is JINWOO's first offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So
I swear it is one of his main crimes.
Let the OG handle this one now. Now Kang was a B rank hunter and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also you can't forget Unk has 1 arm. And before one of y'all say, but usually characters with 1 arm are usually strong. Hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga with 1 arm. So Woo, why the fuck Did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you could read your opponent? So you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped.
I think this is honestly one of the first times where I would slightly be okay with it, purely by the logic that Wu is allowing him to get his ass whooped because he left him in that dungeon before. That's really what it is. But he did also allow him to choose, and he chose himself. So like, really, this is yeah, you're right. But like, I gotta see. It's like you still should have took my damn place on. You already had one arm. Why the fuck you let me be the one to die in that damn dungeon? Like I can see it.
You got fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her life. Like, oh my god, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off, Virgil. So when OG was about to die, JINWOO finally decided to save this man. But I don't care. Too little, too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the JINWOO special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking serial ore farmer, bro. Now, Taeshik Kong wasn't an idiot like the six tag. This man knew off the rip. He ranked my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for JINWOO was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when JINWOO got that notification and the system said once again, lock the f in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man start hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whip this nigga ass. So JINWOO blitzes bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Taeshik was stunned. He was like, holy shit, was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face because JINWOO's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. JINWOO started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Taeshik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Wu in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter,
I hate how relatable your ass is. CJ, don't you bring back the... Okay, so here's a fun fact, right? I enjoyed using the Razor scooter a lot when I was a younger person, right? To a point where it's like, okay, Razor, you have a great scooter. But at the same time... Okay, here's a question. Not a question. No. What's it? To explain how often I use my Razor scooter, there was a slab of concrete, right? They had to get a power washer to get the fucking marks that my scooter's tires left. I ground the fucking wheels down with how often I was riding. I was doing donuts and circles. I was tricking and riding.
The pain level by 10, and that's the hit that JINWOO just took. And that man Taeshik was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But JINWOO just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him, born again! Like, bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his backline. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it...
Because it's one thing when you realize, why the fuck hold on. I thought you were playing, like, you know, let's say this, right? Let's see the picture here. You playing Genji, right? Why the fuck does Genji have healing? Oh, you ain't playing Genji, you playing Iron Fist. Oh, hell. Yeah, no, that's the reaction here. If you ever seen an Iron Fist decide to become a Saiyan for some reason and start flying at your ass when you trying to fucking play a little bit of fucking... Sorry, sorry. Cloak and Dagger. I love playing that character in Marvel Rivals, and I enjoy it. Right? I like being healing, I like being DPS, I love blindfolded motherfuckers with that damn cloak ability because let's be honest here, it's bread and butter. I still am slightly pissed if Cloak and Dagger don't fly, or at least that Dagger don't fly. Like Dagger flying would be dope as hell. I see why we wouldn't be doing it because it would be hellish and evil. But yeah. Anyways,
It was all over. Jinwoo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo aura farming over his body. I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker aura farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Tashik Kong became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom.
I don't know if we call it Swiss cheesing, but I definitely say to get filleted, broiled, cooked, steamed, entreed, sent out prematurely because apparently this motherfucker does not let people grow up to become stronger later. He does not believe in that Wagyu treatment. He said, nigga, I want to take your ass like it's fast food, immediate, swift, done, over.
The JINWOO trials. Y'all right.
Earn up to 10x.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, like seriously though, I want TJ to get his ad revenue, but I ain't trying to watch some bitches. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit B, scrapping with a Souls boss. Now this man JINWOO is not new to fighting crazy ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss that put so much belt to ass
yeah,
Loki made him rethink his shit, and it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied egret.
It's the Bloodroot.
Motherfucker look like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man JINWOO sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the
I'm
ultimate
beating my
test for
fucking chest
JINWOO.
like I'm
Eagles
fucking
looked
lost
at
my
Bo
damn
and said,
mind.
Are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? On God, bitch boy.
So Eager speed blitzes JINWOO, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. Then he strikes again, and JINWOO blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room, and 1 second later, he's already on his ass. Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And by God, JINWOO was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Eagers had Ultra Instinct. But JINWOO was finally able to land a hit, but it did.
Bro, this reminds me. Okay, so you know how you like sometimes occasionally take fight shit and from anime and you're like, I wish I could do that shit. I have actually legitimately been sparring with a friend of mine, right? We fucking around with swords and shit in real life. Usually we go out into this one little back corner ass part of the woods, drive out there about like good 40 minutes away from town. Because let's be honest here, if you sword fight in your home, you do not need a bunch of niggas to see this shit. You don't. It's the modern day. We are not in medieval times. So we drive out into the middle of the motherfucking woods and shit, and we just doing shit, right? With swords and all sorts of shit. I've pulled off that fucking swing, throw it behind your back shit before, and there ain't no feeling like that. It's actually fun as hell. Unironically, also being able to switch hands repeatedly mid fucking sword fight, chef's kiss my skills. Am I actually goated? No. Is my friend bummy? No. Okay. The nigga got like a consistent ability to just never know how to press forward. The man just keeps backing up. So I just attack. So I just aura farm. I just realized I aura farm on my friends in sword fights, don't I? Yeah. Also, Ryzen. When the video dropping on my channel? If y'all don't know, one of my homeboys, the editor of the channel, that I never use because I just don't fucking edit the reactions. Yeah, no, he's what's the word? He's able to like come on, words don't fuck up now. He be posting on here sometimes. There should be like a playlist for him in the description, maybe. I'll see if I remember.
Did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man JINWOO was lost, couldn't do nothing. He been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So JINWOO's blade could basically do nothing. these stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So JINWOO decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands. And Igris, being a gentleman, decided,
Oh, we throwing hands, so I like
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
All right, let's throw
What
hands.
happened?
bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him. This man is a demon. And Igris wasted no time. Bro stood there in Orphan for 2 seconds. Then, boom, with the snap of a finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down to hit this boy with the
Yes.
pummeling this man to a pulp in the wall. And I tell you, boy, JINWOO was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Igris had perfect defense. But while JINWOO was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ended up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some hits off. But this kick enraged Igris. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and dribbling this man like a basketball. Look at this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut,
Yeah.
then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Then another two-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then sends him flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Igris was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag, then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne. Then this man Igris walked up to him like,
Come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch.
so Igris uses the force to call his greatsword and swings at JINWOO. But JINWOO enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, finally doing some damage to this man. And this is when JINWOO just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said, nah, I'm not done yet.
Yes.
He starts shoving that motherfucker.
As I said, he's basically turning your body into an organic, all-natural fleshlight. And he's using a premium dildo called his fucking blade to stab your shit. Get fucked, bitch.
They're deep. Pause. But look at this. Bro started tweaking so hard the animation
Unpause.
changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog,
Unpause.
this insane lock-in moment by JINWOO gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss.
Yeah, we're
Not
definitely
gonna
getting a
lie,
part 2 on this.
insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try. But bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The JINWOO
Trials.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 try. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So,
Alright, so we got
JINWOO
E-Trial,
make the
and we
round
actually
table.
know how many fucking exhibits we have. Shit, that's new. That's new.
Will this stat line get even more ridiculous?
Yes.
Spoiler.
Yes.
Yes.
The links will be in the description. I'm going to send y'all all on your way very, very soon. Thank you very much. Alright, all the fake niggas already left. Let's be honest here. If you still here, you here because you want to be here, right? Now it's time for me to start talking about all the shit that I want to show you. Starting off with, yes, I'm redoing the fucking VTuber model, because let's be honest here. You were rocking that old ass hoodie. It's dusty, it's crusty, and I need new weapons. Also, I got my blicky and my blade on me. I need more shit. I'm going to be coming in here with different outfits. I probably want to show off different fucking feats and stuff. Yes, I have top surgery scars with eldritch eyeballs. I plan to make them bitches actually become titties so that I can have a chest binder on film days. My pronouns are whatever the fuck I choose, and don't ask. Yes. Anyways, oh, and in the background is what eventually I want to turn this motherfucker into. We in the step-by-step process right now. I run a podcast on Twitch, and then have it posted on Spotify and YouTube. That comes out on Sundays. Yes, it does. Yeah, 12 o'clock. Do that, please. Yeah, I think it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, 12. Yeah, it should be 12 o'clock, right? Anyways, that comes out on the Sundays. Check it out. It's called Centralia Disillusion currently. The players are playing as gods. Literally, last session, I had a motherfucker cut through a pocket dimension and have the shit explode on a player. Like he popped a domain expansion from the inside. Anyways, besides that, let's see what else we got going on in my terms of bullshit. Oh, I also I do animation. What does that mean? Well, congratulations, you gonna fucking see. So we're gonna go here, 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 here. Boom. Thank you. What's up? Good. Here. Here's just a showing of what I'm working on currently. You know, a little bit of something. Don't worry about anything here. You know, a little bit of this and that. Mm-hmm. Zap his ass again and again and again and again and again and again. Yeah. Anyways, keep it in there. Oh shit, almost got past what I was up to. But besides that, I'm still working on round 3. Once I finish this, I'll send it out and have it be made for everybody to check out and see. Yeah. These are my longest running animated fight that I actually like worked on in choreography and shit. I didn't really have a plan, and I was taking suggestions. If you still got suggestions, let me know, because motherfuckers literally said throw in cheese, so I added a cheese wheel at one point. I don't give a fuck. If you want it, we can do it. But I need them comments. I need people to tell me what you want so I can actually make it. Otherwise, this is gonna be unoriginal and boring as fuck. Wee. Also, the goofy ass cheese wheel is funny as fuck. Likes, comment, subscribe, check it out. You can like me if you enjoyed. You can comment because you have something to say. You can subscribe because you believe that I'm somebody you want to come back around to and support. And also because you think I am worthy of your subscription. Thank you very much for all those things. For also other reasons, I do have a Ko-fi if you want to help support the channel and help me make it through the summer because I ain't got a job at the moment. Only other thing I was doing before summer was substitute teaching, and well, obviously I can't do that during right now. So I'm just budgeting and scraping by, trying to make my life live. Fuck. But yeah, if you want to help out, let me know. Oh, by the way, I make 3D models as well. I do things for commission. If you want things made and you happen to be somebody who plays VR chat, let me know. I'll make your shit. I will not guarantee the speed of making an entire model, but I do have the ability to make props and clothes, so I will make them bitches fast as fuck. Well, okay, not fast as fuck. I'll make them of good quality and actually take my time. I ain't trying to be no fucking thief or merchant trying to snitch. I ain't no snitch. And I'm not snitch. What's the word? I ain't a scammer. I don't fuck with that shit. I want to actually make it. Yeah. If you want to hit me up, check the links in the description. I got Ko-fi, the links for Spotify, Blue Sky. Oh, if you don't want Blue Sky, there is porn on there. I don't give a fuck. You may see me on there. Hey, my actions are my own. You don't have to do what you gotta do. I've been rambling for a little bit too. Anyways, bye bye. Have a good time. Relax. 5 and most important.